Hi, hello, welcome back to Data Vidhyalaya. In the previous video, we have seen about the while loop statement. Okay. So we have seen how while syntax has to be created and how we have to add the increment button. Okay. Means like until and unless the while loop condition has been met, how this code will execute, as well as if that fail, how the else optional else also we have used there, and we have used break, how to break that condition. Okay, instead of looping to the entire loops and all that we have seen, and then continue also we have seen, like how we can skip that particular code and go to the next loop. So that we have seen in the previous video. In this particular video we'll majorly focus on the another primitive loop called for loop. Okay, so we have different Python data containers, like structures we have, like list, tuple, set and all, dictionaries and all. If you wanted to loop that, okay, loop that, or string also, if you wanted to loop by character, or word by word, that we can use using the for loop. Okay, here it keeps on iterating continuously, like step by step iterations. It will create, enumerate it step by step. Okay, we will see that in this particular video, and that's our today's agenda. And before entering into that, please subscribe to the channel and click on the like button if you like the video, and then comment it if you yeah, if you have any queries, or if you like the video, or what is the feedback you wanted to give and all, so that you can use the comment. Okay, and then share the video, or share the channel, whoever wants to learn this Python related to data analytics topics and all. Okay, so now, as I said, no, that today's agenda is majorly focusing on the for loop. Okay, in this video majorly we will discuss on for loop. So how we can enumerate or loop within the list or tuple, on that we will see. And then next we will see that how we can use break the for loop, and how we can continue the for loop in the for loop, and we can use the nested for loop and all. So these are some of the operations with the related to for loop we will see. Okay, yeah, now let's get into the practical of it. Okay. So here for loop, so if we wanted to iterate over a sequence, okay, sequence is nothing but, like we have seen, no, list, tuple, string, set, or set I don't think so we can do. Why? Because it is unordered object. Okay, or range is nothing but the one of the keyword. Okay, where we can range it from between the particular values to one value to another value. We'll see how it works and all. Okay, so once this iterating, it will execute the code of the each item in the sequence until and unless the loop and sequence ends. So until and unless if the loop ends, no, we can use that. Okay, so one basic for loop example I will show you, so that you will have an idea like how it works. So for example, we have a list of the fruits. Okay, so as it is a square brackets, now it's a list. Okay, what are there in the within the list? We have apple, which is a string, banana also a string, and cherry as a string. Okay, so we wanted to print each one by one. Okay, so how it would go in a sequential manner, we'll see that. So for example, for fruits, in fruit is the means like fruits is the list variable. So one temporary variable we will take, let us name it as a fruit. Okay, for is the keyword. So we need to define it in this way. For fruit, what is the fruit is the temporary variable we have taken. Fruit in fruits, fruit in fruits. Okay, in is the in is the keyword you need to use, whether this fruit is fruit, what is the value of that particular fruit is available in the fruits or not. That will check that in. And then we need to give the is to, means like until and unless this is to is there, no, it will end this condition. And then this set of code you can write print fruit and okay. And that's how we can create the index of the syntax of the for loop. Okay, so yeah, as I said, in it will go with the index way. Okay, means like in a sequence way, 0 1 2 3 of that. So here the 0 index is apple, 1 index is banana, 2 is index is cherry. So that's how it will go. This fruit is nothing but you can consider as an index. Okay, temporary variable index it will take. So temporary variable in the sense like we can use this fruit within that for loop only. Okay, afterwards this variable we cannot create. Okay, so for example fruits, yeah. So fruits is equal to apple, banana. For fruit in fruits, first print fruit. Okay. So first fruit will be assigned with the value of apple. Okay. Then it will print that apple. Okay. Then next banana, banana, cherry, cherry. So that's how it keeps on in a sequence manner. So whatever there in the sequence, no, same way it will go and print that. Okay. So that's how we can define the syntax of the for loop. And as I said, no, range is nothing but, for example, we can create a range. So print. So range is simple object. Okay, sorry, simple keyword, and you can use as an object also. So for example, range of 2. Okay, what is the range of 2? 0, 2. Okay, we will print that. Print range of 2. Okay. Yeah, a print range of 2 is the range of 0 comma 2, means like it will print the 0 1, means like till 2 it will try to print. And as I said, no, true 2 will be exclusive of 5. Okay, means like 2 will be excluded. Okay, and it will print like 0 1 and all. Okay, for example, if we wanted to print it like 1 comma 2, so here only 1 will be given and 2 will be excluded. Okay, we'll see how it will print within the loop. And okay, so range function is used yeah, is often used with for loop to iterate a specific number of times. Okay, how many times it has to execute, no, so that many times it will use. So mostly like for I is a temporary variable in range is nothing but within that particular value set of values. Generally we call it as a range, like between 0 to 100 or 5 to 10 and all that range we can give, no. So that's how we can define that. Okay, a range of that 5, what is the 5 is the value we are giving, and print I. So print minus of this minus into 10, this is not that, but for I in range of 5, print I. For example, when we print that, it will execute till 4. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, so if you see 5 items will be there. Okay, so exclusive of 5. Okay, here 5 will not be printed. Okay, so 2 to 5, if you wanted to print within a range, between a set of range like starting value and ending value. So in statistics, like we have a range is like largest value minus smallest value will be the range of that. Okay, the same way here. So 2 to 5 means like 2 3 4 5. So till 5 it will execute and exclusive of 6. So we will not print 6 on. Okay, the same way here we have a one thing called step up. Like if you wanted to step like at a time 2, we need to skip and all. Okay, so for example 0 to 10, 10 will be exclusive. Okay, it will be 0 to 9. Okay, and 2 step means like 2, it has to jump with 2, means like 0 2 4 6 8. That's how we can jump that. Okay, so that's the output of this 0 2 4 6 8. Okay, so range is nothing but if you wanted to loop that within a particular range, it means like with like integer of 6 or 5 or like that, no, it will print it till 0 to 4 and all. Okay, it will exclude the last one. And if you wanted to step it, no, you can do that 2 and all by using that. Okay, so when you do research on the range. Okay, how what is the range keyword and all, how we what is the range object work, how works and all, you can see that in that. Okay, and yeah, we can iterate over the string also. For example, for char is the for is the keyword, and char keyword for loop. Char is the temporary variable in Python is a string. Okay, print char. So it will, what it will do, first it will go to Python Python. So it will keep on iterating it continuously. Okay, no need to give an increment and all. Okay, it goes in a loop and all. Okay, so what if that loop how we have the else block, no, the same way here else block also we have. like it's optional, like if you want to, if the condition has been failed, no, means like after looping with the enter condition still 5, then next thing, if there is no condition, no, then obviously it will go to the else condition. Okay, for example, for num, what is num is a temporary value 1 in numbers, print num 1 2 3 4 5, then after 5 6 is not there, no, so it has been ended. Okay, at the time it will print the else statement. Okay, an optional else block can be used with a for loop. This else block is executed once while the loop finishes iterating through the sequence, unless the loop is terminated by a break statement. So break is nothing but, again, we will see how it, yeah, next concept on the break. Okay, so if you wanted to break it, okay, if you wanted to break, range is like a 0 to 10. Okay, so 9, 10 exclusive, so it will print 0 to 9. So if you wanted to break if you wanted to control with the if statement and exit that, okay, exit that, you can use break. Okay, so that's how you can use the break. Okay, so we will add this condition, how it works, like else we'll add with the break. Okay, as they have mentioned. So if you add else, see, it breaks and completes that loop. Okay, it will not give the else statement. Okay, so until and unless break is statement is done, like else will not be used on. Okay, so that's one thing about this else and break. Okay, so now we got the idea now how how we can break the if break the for loop and all. The same way while loop also we have seen how we can break and come out of that loop and all. Okay. The same way continuous means like it will skip the next commands and it will go to the next looping value. Okay. The same way I have written for I is nothing but a temporary variable in range 10, means like 0 to 9. Okay, if I 1% 2 is equal to 0 0, then we can skip that. Okay, continue and print I. Okay, we will print 1 3 5 7 9. So if it is 2, no, it will not print that. Why? Because after continue it will skip and go to the next loop. Okay, that's the anyways we have seen that. Okay, the same logic here, the continue statement skips the rest of the current iteration and proceed to the next item in a sequence. It will go to the next. Okay. And if you wanted to loop within a, so like the scenarios will come whenever you are working on a binary search, data structures and all. Okay, so you will have a clear idea on how we can use this for loop, while loop and all, and control statements and all. It will be somewhat logical and all, until and unless if you know the logic, and then if you incorporate that logic into the programming, then only you'll get the required output. Okay, so mostly you focus on the logic part also as well. Okay, so this syntax is like this is just an idea like how we can write that in a programmatic way. Until and unless if you crack the logic, no, this syntactical way of writing is very simple. Okay, we will see like how we need to print the two list. Okay, within a list, with list as well as two for loops, we will see how we can print the two list parallel. Okay, so we have adj as one of the variable, list variable. We have fruits as one of the variable. Adj is nothing but what are the properties of the particular fruit. Okay, so fruits and all, apple, banana, cherry, adds is that red, big, tasty. Okay, for x is a temporary variable for adj, and y is a temporary variable for fruits. Okay, print x comma y. First it will, what it will do for x, what is x? X in idj, first it will go to red. Okay, within red, next what it will go, it will go to for y in fruits. Okay, then what it will take, y as apple, print x comma y, red comma apple. Then it will not go to the next loop, next for loop here in the top loop. First it will complete with the this for loop. Okay, then only it will go to the upper for loop. So that's the thing you need to remember. So lowest for loop has to be means like as it is nested, no, that root level for loop has to be executed, then only it will go to the upper for loop. Okay, That's how like it keeps on going to the upper for loop and all. So this one xv is at red only, and y is like apple. First it will print that, then next y will be banana. So again it will be like a red banana. Then again y will be cherry, red cherry. Then again it will go to so yeah, this loop is done. This for loop is done. Then what it will do, then it will again go to the next above loop, above for loop. Okay, now after that what, red is done, then big. So again big is x value has been big. Okay, then again it comes to the for loop here. Then what it will do, apple, banana, cherry. So it will print like apple, banana, cherry. Again this loop is ended, then again it will go to for loop, above for loop. What is the last one, tasty. So tasty, apple, banana, cherry. So that's how the loop will be ended. Again if we go to the above, then these values are been completed. Okay, then it will not come inside the loop. So that's how this nested for loop works. Okay, until and unless the until and unless these conditions till the end of that loops ends, no. So it keeps on iterating sequentially. Okay, so that's the today's in this video we have discussed about the for loop. So as I said, no, like if you keep on going through these things, no, you cannot understand. Okay, as I keep on saying, and all, until and unless if you practice like how we can create that and all. So for loop with the break statement and continue statement, how we can nest we can use that nested for loops and all. So until and unless if you practice and all, no, you can understand that better. So if you, whenever you are practicing, no, you keep print values, how it is working, how logical these are coming and all. So that you can see once you practice on. Okay, so this is very basic funda, like you, until and unless if you keep on practice, no, you can move the complexity level one by one and all. Okay, so that that thing is the major one. Okay, so till then you until keep on practicing, that one thing I can tell you. And happy learning. In the next video we will be seeing about the functions, that is like a different one which we wanted to enter into the next level of coding. Okay, so until then keep learning and practice well. That's the only one thing I can say multiple times, like until unless you practice you will not get anything. Okay, so keep practicing. Thank you very much and happy learning.